welcome back to the Pleasant Groom in Lytham. It's been 5 years guys. So if you're still subscribed to me after 5 years, you are a legend. However, it's been half a decade, things have changed. I've got my salon, which you can see behind me. We have basically evolved into something a lot better. Hi baby. It's been a wild ride. From grooming from home to renting a table in another person's salon and finally opening up my own salon. Especially here in Lytham, it's been anything but a walk in the park. In this video, I'm getting a bit vulnerable about the last 2 years. We hit our 2-year anniversary. We are hitting our 2-year anniversary in September, but I'm going to be completely honest with you, it's only just now that I started to feel settled to be able to open up how everything feels and how we all came to be. Being a business owner is a 24-hour, it's non-stop work, it's tired feet, it's behind the scenes. Oh, someone's calling me. I will be back with you. So yeah, sorry, I just had a call off someone. I've put my phone on a dog bark when anyone calls, so if you can hear any dog barking in the background, 9 out of 10, it's just my phone. So yeah, so I'm going to show you behind the scenes, the struggles and what you don't see on Instagram. I'm finally ready to pull back the curtains and basically take the fourth wall away. So we'll jump into home-based grooming, into a commercial shop. We'll jump into all that information. If not today, we'll do it on a different video. The physical and mental toll it takes on your body because it's non-stop work. Why it took me 2 years to finally get into my rhythm. So keep tuned. This is just a start. Over the next few videos, I'll be diving in deep into the difficulties and the overheads and how rewarding it is to be in Lytham St Anne's as a dog groomer. People are lovely around here. It's a very nice community. I have at the moment got 3 staff members as well as myself. So we have 1 stylist, we have 1 baffer, and then we just got a newbie starting as well this week. She's really good. So yeah, keep watching and we will cover all them.
It's hard to believe how far we've come. I started out grooming at home in my back garden, and then I moved into one of my good friends' salons in Polton, Blackpool area. If you're from the area, you'll know what I'm about. Great girl, absolutely amazing shop. And then from there, I kind of gradually worked up to then owning my own salon. And do you know what? Owning my own salon in Lytham St Anne's, in the centre of Lytham, I'm absolutely flabbergasted. This September, it marks 2 years since we've opened the doors, and to be completely honest with you all, it's only just now that things have started to sell. I think people see the little cute pictures of freshly groomed poodles, cockapoos, and think, oh, it's all about cuddles and bows. Nah, that's not the reality. Running a grooming business is non-stop work. Between the dog quirks and the wet floors and the back-breaking days, the admin that comes with opening your own salon. It's been a massive learning curve. And I feel like now is the only time I've been able to actually really come forward and settle down to be able to show everyone the difficulties we face in getting to this point within the dog grooming community. Absolutely mental.
And I've got a little booch in the bath that I wanted to introduce you to. But yeah, so you can say hello. So he's just waiting for 3 minutes with his shampoo on so that we get all the grease off his coat. And then we've also got Fallon. Come here. Everyone knows Fallon. Hi, baby girl. And then this is our new addition. This is little Esme. You say hi. You say hi. You see? So yeah, keep tuned and we will go through all the bits and bobs that I want to talk about. Please subscribe and like, and I will be back with you very shortly.
I am going to share with you the ungroomed truths of the last 2 years and the upcoming videos, from overheads to the overheadaches. So keep tuned and I will talk you through everything I've learned in the next few videos.
So yeah, as I was saying, I will be here doing a little episode on different things about being a dog groomer, from servicing to our backing systems, to tools we use, to even my actual personal life. So keep a lookout for that. I'll be doing it over a gradual time. I'm going to kind of try and vlog actually, to see where I can get with that, and then to show you the day-to-day life as a dog groomer, especially around here in the child. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy it, and I will get back to you all soon with great videos, hopefully. But yeah, keep subscribing, keep liking, and I try my best. That's all I can say. So yeah, follow us as well. We've also got Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So if you want to see some of our work, you're more than welcome to.
Don't get me wrong, being your own dog grooming business is amazing. You can put your name on the door. You can say to everyone, yes, this is mine. But honestly, if you're going to do it, please, please, please make sure you do research. Make sure that you understand the impact it has on your life. Honestly, it's been a constant struggle to have a life-work balance, and I wouldn't change it for the world. But as a groomer to another groomer, please just make sure you've got enough time to put all your effort. It's like having a baby. You've got to make sure it's fed, it's watered. You've got to keep changing with the times. It's so difficult. But yeah, I will go through in another, I say, a couple of episodes of this videos just to go through the nitty-gritties. But I'm just going to lay it all out, make sure that everyone understands that being your own business and having to be the sole trader and making sure you've got enough clients, and when you get to the point where you've got too many clients, to getting staff, and the complete differences behaving your own staff, it's a mental game, honestly.
Hi guys, I just thought I'd quickly jump on and show you this beautiful girl. So she's come to us from another groomers, more of an industrial groomers, which everyone is aware of. They're all around the country. She's come as a difficult dog, as she hates the dryer. So what we did, I just took my time, used the hand dryer on her first. She was still kicking off. So instead of giving up and taking my time with her, I tried to get it done as quick as possible without stressing her out. The only thing she kept doing was she was literally trying to bite me in the dryer. So what I did, I just popped her muzzle on. I'll pop a little video after this, just so you can see. So I had to have one dryer to distract her, and then I had another dryer to actually dry her, with the sun dryer as well. The issue is with that is it just takes a bit longer. She kind of settled down near the end. Once the muzzle was on and she realised that I wasn't giving up, for the simple fact of her kicking off, she kind of settled. So at the end you see me actually taking the muzzle off and slowly drying her face with my hand and the stand dryer, which, to be honest, she's so sweet. She is the sweetest little girl. Like you can see, she lets me do her nails, she lets me do her pads, she's letting me do her legs. There's no issue. So yeah, it's just the dryer. I was pre-warned by the owner that she can kick off with the dryer and she does try and bite it. So I was already aware of that, so I was already prepared to do that. But yeah, honestly, she's so sweet. You can tell, like, whilst I'm doing her legs and stuff now, that she's not moving, she's not putting up a fight. She's being the sweetest little girl ever. You'll see me keep just moving her legs around, using my long scissors. You could see in the video I'm going to pop in that she was absolutely fine with the clippers on her body. So honestly, I don't know why she's so aggressive towards the blasters and the dryers, but we will try our best to accommodate whoever comes in the salon, and unfortunately she's just one that doesn't like to be dried. So to be fair, I didn't have to use a hammock with her. Sometimes we use hammocks for dogs that hate the dryer, just to get to the paws and the legs, because they're difficult. You can try the body all you want, but when it comes down to these legs and these paws, some dogs, honestly, I feel like they just want to attack me. So yeah, I will show you how we'll use that in a separate video if that was the case. But honestly, she's been absolutely fabulous. She's been no issue whatsoever unless it was to do with her drying. Hey baby girl. So we're just doing a quick pet trim on her today. She wants a bit of a teddy cut going on. Her mum hasn't been before, so she hasn't got any expectations. I think she's just willing for me to try my best to get what I can done with her at this moment. But she's absolutely beautiful. Look at her. She's so gorgeous. So you're beautiful. Can you see your eyes? Show you your eyes. There we go. But she's the sweetest little girl. She's got problems like all of us. But yeah, hope that little explanation of what I've had to do helps. And if you are a bit distressed off the video, I do apologise. But I want to show you what it is like to be a groom. It's not all bows, it's not all cuddles and kisses. Sometimes it is very challenging, and she is one of those. But like I said, she's a great dog. I don't take it personally. Some dogs are like that. So here you can see her. I'm trying to calm her down and keep her cool, because before this video was taken, she was attacking me. As you can see there, she's not happy with what's going on. Luckily I've got the muzzle on. Tried to keep her down from hitting me in the face. But yeah, honestly, she's such a sweetie. So yeah, we're going to go and do her face now. So like you see, she's been so good. So we're just going to go over her face. We did a 16 on her legs. So I tend to do the same on the legs as on top of the head. I tend to go backwards, so I always do the shave this way. I just feel like it lasts longer. But yeah, so what we're doing is a 16 down here. We're going to do a 10 backwards under the chin to make that look a round face, and then we want to round it all up for you. And then I'll show you at the end what she will look like. Okay, look. So this is before. Lift them ears up. Sorry, somebody came in. So yeah, what I do, I tend to lift the ears up and show you down the face like this, get all the pulp out. So you want a nice little round face. I don't do it as other people normally do. I do what I can. And what kind of moving different grooms together. And this is my personal style, so this is how I do it. Yeah. So from that point, I tend to do the 10, which is this one here, the blue. And then I lift the head up. Lift your head up, sweetheart. And what I do, I go from under here, where the actual throat starts, and pull it towards the mouth. And I get all the under bits off, and then like that. So that sets your face, you see. And then, same again, just take the bulk off, skim it at the side. Ignore how to use the blades. You just skim. If you're new to grooming, I wouldn't suggest you do this. It's best doing it with all scissors. You should just need the years of just messing with scissors and clippers and learning different ways. Just get perfect right there. I'm not the best groomer in the world. In no means am I the best groomer. I've got lots of friends who are a lot better than I. But I think I'm alright at pet cuts. So if you stay tuned, I can use some tips and tricks. So yeah, I tend to use, here you've got your curved scissors. What we do is we pull all this hair. Oh, if you didn't notice, I put ears at the back here and use the nozzle, the noose, just to tie your ears back so they're out of the way. Because a lot of people like them natural long ears. So we pull all this forward, and I tend to look for the eyelashes which are there, and I work my way up. So I work my way up from the bottom of the mouth, up the face, and round it round. And I get whatever is hanging over off. So again, pull it all forward. And I like to go from the bottom here and work my way up, so it all marries in nicely in the face. I'm not the best groomer in the world. Sorry, that's the next door coming for help me something. But yeah, so we literally just skim it up, always go upwards, especially around the face area, and leave the eyelashes, can you see? And bring it round. I like it short around the eyes. It just lasts longer. I think it looks cuter. Unless the parents say, oh no, I want really big visors on the dog, I tend to take them really short and blend them in nicely. And then I follow, where I've cut here, I followed that round. So I follow the length all the way around the face. And then start again from the other side. I do things a bit backward, but I understand that. People will be like, oh, what you doing? Honestly, I do what I can. I'm not good at explaining things either. That's my problem. I wish I was better at explaining things, but sometimes my mind just goes off on a tangent, and when I'm trying to explain it, it doesn't make sense. It makes sense in my head, it doesn't make sense in anyone else's. So yeah, just make sure that both sides are very even. If you can see, I'll show you. So both sides are very even with the eyes, and then I'm going to match it up to the top where the hair is. At the top, so pull it all forward again. And what you want to see is everything's the same length. from looking downwards at it. And if not, just quickly go over the bits you've done and marry them up in the middle. Marry them up in the middle. I think I need a better camera angle, but we're working with what we got. So when it comes to the centre of the eye, you can see here in the centre of the eye, I just take that right down, and what I do, I literally cut it across like that. So I start off in the corner and I round it up. I like to take all that hair off in the centre. It just opens up the eyes, makes them cuter, and then bring it all forward again and just take whatever's hanging off back of it. And that is what helps set the face. So at this point, I brush all the hair up to the eyes, and then again with my curves, I take the corner of the face in the eyes and take him around the eyes here. So it just opens up them cute little eyes a little bit better, and it'll last a bit longer for the customer. And then you don't think that the dog needs to be groomed in 2 weeks' time when all the hair's back in the face. So try that. So if you look now, you can see the centre of the eye. Obviously needs a bit more doing. I'll just quickly go over that now before I forget. So like again, push the air up to the eyes, take anything that's hanging out, and then we tend to bring all the nose forward, over the nose. All this hair here, or just bring it over the nose. I'm trying to make it out like anyone could understand me, so I'm not going to say any of the jargon that groomers say, so I'm just going to speak as you are, a normal person who's just coming into the shop asking some advice. This could be done at home. If you've got a really naughty dog and you're worried about taking it to groomers and you just need a little bit of tips and tricks, I'm here to help. So I'll go through a few different things, not just faces, but just a few different things with you. So here in the mouth, you can see all these little bits hanging over, can you see? There we go. So what I tend to do, I get a little brush and I brush them up and I chop them off, like that. So they'll get chopped off. There's no need for all that to be there. It just gets all full of mint, gets full of water, your face then gets soft and wet, and then you're just struggling with water in the face. And it's got all over your floors in the kitchen, and then what you think is, why is the groomer not taking all the blips down as much as they can? So what I try to do, I try to take the comfort of the dog and the day-to-day challenges they have in the house. So I try to make sure that dogs that come to me, stuff like long beards, I try to trim them down where it looks still long, but it actually isn't that long. I try to make them look cute, more manageable, more maintained, so that pet owners don't have a problem at home in between grooms. So that's why my faces are dead short and small and cute, just so that the pet groomer, like myself, can just get it all done, all cute, all done, and there's just no need to do a faffing job, is there? So right, I'm just rambling on now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ears out. Just once I took the ears out, you can see when I took the ears out that her face is nice and round. Obviously there's little bits here and here that I'm going to go over at the end. So leave me 2 minutes and I'll go through it now, and then I'll give you the results at the end. So here she is all done. Hello, baby girl. So she looks absolutely fabulous. Look at the shine on that coat. I'll tell you what conditioner I used in a second, but honestly, she looks fabulous. Her coat isn't curly, it's kind of flat, so it's a bit more difficult to get a nice style on these dogs. But like I said, this is her first time here, and I don't want her being uncomfortable, so we just did what we could and what she'd let me do now. Obviously, the drying was a bit more hectic, but at this time, with it being her first time, she most probably will start trusting me more, so she might get more prettier the more time she comes. Oh, you baby girl. Yes, you. So yeah, going to talk about the conditioner I use. So we've got a couple of different conditioners. We've got the Protein Vital Artero, and then another one of my grooming friends, you can see the nozzles on the floor though when she bit them off, is the Proline Pro Groom. That's supposed to be really good for your curly coats as well. So what we've done today is just popped a bit of conditioner on her as well, hence why the shine. I also use a conditioning spray throughout the groom and a management spray too. So if you ever want to use any of them to get this shine, you're more than welcome to. But honestly, she's absolutely gorgeous. She's such a sweet little girl. She is. So hopefully I helped you a little bit there. Can you see the mess now? That's my next half an hour clean up. So yeah, see you soon, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and put a comment in the bottom of your favourite dog breed.
I know I sound like I am basically trashing the fact that I'm a business owner, but honestly, I wouldn't change it for the world. I just wanted people to be understanding that it's not as easy as it looks, but honestly, it is worth the risk. If you have got the money, the time, the resources, and the skill set, I would definitely go forward and do it. So what I'm going to do in the next couple of videos, I'm just going to go individually through everything you need. So please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.
Yeah, we are thinking of covering different parts of my life. I want to start doing the vlogging. I want to start doing some personal stuff as well as business, and then really getting the hang of it. Really, it's hard work getting into this, so bear with me. I will try my best, and I'll keep everyone updated. But thank you all so much for subscribing, liking, and pop a little comment below what your favourite dog is, and I'll give you a little fun fact. But yeah, I will see you all soon, and thank you for watching. I am Lee, and I am a professional groomer here in Lytham.